Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys 1975.
This is a Bubble Bobble on the ZX Spectrum, albeit running on my retro games, the Spectrum. Originally an arcade machine, I'm pretty sure everyone knows it, but obviously it is still one of the best ports, arcade ports on the Spectrum, which is why I'm putting it in this revisited series. Plus, I don't think I ever played the 128K version. I didn't know there was a 128K version. I'm assuming that this is not like a homebrew or anything like that, but by all means correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, Bubble Bobble, one of the most famous arcade machines of all time, a 1 or 2 simultaneous screen clearing platform game where you play Bub and Bob, hence Bubble Bobble, in their dragon form, where they have to rescue their girlfriends from the cave of monsters. Obviously I very recently replayed Rainbow Islands, which is the sequel and arguably a more polished game on the Spectrum, but it's a different sort of game even though it is a direct sequel. But released by Firebird on the 8-bits. I don't know if there was an Amiga and Atari ST version, so by all means let me know. But yeah, Spectrum, Amstrad and Commodore all got ports, and the Commodore and the Spectrum ports are pretty good. The Amstrad one was terrible, but there was a homebrew one years later that I have played that is pretty good. Firebird obviously was the software division of British Telecom, who back then were the monopoly, the only home phone provider in the United Kingdom. So basically you spit bubbles, awkward, which traps enemies, and then you burst them to reveal a collectible bonus item, which is food, which will give you points, but be quick as they disappear. Once you've cleared every person on the screen, ghost, monster, we are in the cave of monsters after all, on the screen, you will progress to the next one. Now, it's interesting the approach they took, because they could have done a far more detailed version of the game. I mean, there are no background graphics, but by that I mean your characters. Your characters are kind of wireframe, and they could have done a monochromic version where you would have had more detailed, you know, protagonists. But I don't know what they were going for. I always thought that they did it like this because therefore the level graphics, you know, are all different colours, and it's more representative of its arcade parent. So while it is not graphically impressive as such, it's not a stinker by all means, but while it's not graphically impressive, it completely nails its source material, and I very much appreciate that. It got great reviews on the Spectrum back in the day, and we did play it on the Spectrum back in the day. Cough. Hooky copy that we borrowed from someone at school and allegedly taped to tape, but that was only the 48K version. So let's get into it. As I said, this is 1 or 2 simultaneous, which obviously without that it would lose its charm and accuracy to its source material. Also, it was developed by Software Creations, so it should have forms. Spoilers, it does, I know, because I've played it before. 1, left, right, fire, M, jump, Q, all okay. Yes, then you select, excuse me, 2-player, even though you're not going to play with it, it's just get that shit out of the way. Always felt a bit awkward here. I always thought that it was, there we go, crashed, but this is the actual main title screen, so we get some AY chip goodness. Software Creations, Bubble Bobble, Software Creations, Program Mike, following 1 or 2 to play, credits, bottom hand corner, 6 credits. I'll undertalk in a minute, but also bagging rendition. Anyway, let's get into it. So I'm Bob, I should be green, Bob would be blue. You're animated though. My score top left, high score in the middle, 2-player score top right. Get as many of these as you can. Oh, goblet. My lives are depicted in the bottom left hand corner as 3 green dots because I'm Bob. Then it scrolls to the next stage. Some of the colours might be a little bit garish. I'm looking at you. Bollocks. animation when you die. You could argue that the music might get a bit old, but to be fair, couldn't you say that about the arcade game? I got a crown. I'm fucking royalty. I'm not going to get the fries, I'm going to get the ice cream. Can I get the fries? That's why it does that little pause in, so you get some chance to collect it. There are a ton of levels, like, the game is massive. It's huge, if you will. Look at that. Also, on the left hand side, you can spell the word bonus. Do you get the water chute then, or am I confusing this? So you can fall through the bottom, fall through the top. Am I confusing this with another game? Don't know. So they don't all move at the same time. I don't... Or is there time? Don't know. Oh, hang on. I want you. Well, there you go. I fell through the scenery. It's a good get out of jail free card. Yeah, this time. Oh, yeah. Bollocks. Hamburger. I should reset the time. Yoink. Oh, he stole my tea. Oh, extended. It's not bonus. It's extended. Can you get it? No. This would be where the water wipeout would be dead handy. There is a subtle pop noise. If you listen, you can hear it. That's the water. No, I want it. Obviously, where you get it is how it has. I thought that was a sneaker trainer because I'm British. But yeah, how you get it is how it affects, or where you get it, I should say. Bollocks. It's not particularly difficult this early on. I'm just a bit shizing at it. Especially when they speed up. There you go, get some of that in your life. Hey! So as I said, if you love the arcade game, you would have loved this, because it's an absolutely bang-on port. Graphically, it may not be the best looking, game on the Spectrum, but it nails its source material. So if you're quick enough, you can get them. Oh, did he shoot at me? Oh, game over. Game over, man. Yeah, you can get them while they're stunned. No continues, because why would there be continues? Continues are for pussies. Even though I clearly need them. Yoink! There's just a charm to this. Look at it move! I mean, they may be clear, they are by no means ugly sprites, but they do have all the attributes of their arcade parents. I want the crown. I'm royalty. Give me your money, taxpayers. I don't deserve it, but give it to me anyway. Yoink. But yeah, that's why this is just, like I said, one of the best arcade ports on the Spectrum. And even if it wasn't an arcade port, and this was it by itself, it's just a great game. I loved single screen clearers in the arcade. I'm not sure that's what they're actually called, but I shall call them that. Yoink! I'll have the fries to wash down with my crown. Fuck it. Don't get complacent with your firing. It's not as quick as you may think it is. No, I wanted the D! Yoink! 100 points then, for each thing you collect. Oh, hey, that's very satisfying. Maybe if you could turn the music off. Like I said, I don't dislike it, but it's loopage, because that's a phrase, is rather small. Oh yeah, I forgot that they're firing. I should pay attention between gameplay, shouldn't I? Oh, it's close. Oh, I wanted that. Hey, that's a pretty handy way to collect shit. How many different types of enemy there are? Couldn't tell you. Ah! Should I be paying attention to which enemies shoot? Bollocks, I should be paying attention to where I'm fucking looking. Anyway, just a really quick gameplay of, as I said, arguably one of the best arcade ports on the ZX Spectrum. Don't let the fact that I'm shizing at it put you off. It's an absolute blast in two-player because we used to play it like that back in the day. I just can't right now. Anyway, it's always a love to do that thing, especially if you played this version back in the day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.